Hi everyone, welcome back to Goodlicious Living. Today we're supposed to talk about our cooking and eating utensils. But after I made that video and posted on YouTube, I made another short video and posted on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. I was talking about one of the reasons why our blood pressure medication may seem not to have been working. I received questions in my DM and I saw some comments that need urgent attention, because when it comes to high blood pressure, it needs to be handled carefully and with urgency. I will suspend talking about our cooking and eating utensils and answer these questions, and also attend to some of the comments and some beliefs. I will start with a comment because this comment is very serious. It has sent a lot of people back to their maker untimely. Someone commented and said he's disappointed I'm talking about taking medications instead of believing in what Jesus Christ did on the cross of Calvary 2,000 years ago. That this my post did not sit down well with him. I replied to that comment and pinned it. The truth is, those people who are preaching this message of miracle, believe in Jesus Christ and don't take medications when you're sick, most of them have their private doctors. When they are sick, they travel abroad. They look for the best doctors in the world that will treat them. I know of a prominent woman of God, a very mega church in this country. When the woman sits down in the service, the person you will see next to her or behind her is her personal nurse. After every service they go out, they will check her blood pressure, make sure she's okay, then she comes back again fresh into the service. Depends on how long the service or whatever program is happening. That is how long they'll be checking her. I think doctors say they care and God heals. That means that there is a place for caring and there's a place for healing. Healing belongs to God, but taking medication is caring. So I am taking medications because I am caring and appreciating the life God gave me, and I'm believing in Him for healing. That is why it is possible that as you're taking your blood pressure medications or treating any kind of sickness, a time is coming that you'll be made whole. A lot of people have such testimonies and they will stop taking their medications. If my post makes you uncomfortable, I already said it, you can scroll past. I appreciate it, especially when it comes to people's lives, giving such advices. Please, we have suffered enough. Can we make progress? I believe in miracles. Yeah, Jesus Christ had disciples, and I think Peter, one of his disciples, clergies, please, you can help me, Bible scholars, if I'm wrong, correct me. And Peter later had his own apostle, follower, called Timothy. Timothy was always sick and had stomach upset. It was something that was serious. That is why the Bible recorded it. And Peter told him to take something. I'm not going to mention the thing before you say I said, Bible say. Told him to take something for his stomach. Now that is medicine. Who else can preach miracle more than Peter, because he saw it firsthand? But he recommended his follower takes something for his stomach and his frequent illnesses. If you come here and tell me you're disappointed I'm talking about taking medications, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? Most of these people preaching these messages to us, they go to hospital. In fact, they have their private doctors. When they are sick, they travel abroad. I know a prominent man of God in this country, a prominent woman. When she's in church, the person sitting behind her is her private nurse. After every service, they go outside like they are going to refresh and come back. The nurse goes with her, they check her blood pressure and they do some things and she comes back to service. If you are sitting down, you are sick and you are believing that God will heal, you are doing nothing. It's almost like saying, I don't have to eat, I believe in God, I'm going to be full. If that works for you, it's fine. Blood pressure has ended a lot of people because of these kind of mistakes. So having said that, I would like to answer another comment. Someone said she has been taking her medication for 9 years under my comments, and someone else said, 9 years, that's a long time. Are you still taking them? They haven't responded to each other yet, so I don't know what they will conclude, but I know where this is going. Oh, you have taken it for too long, it's going to damage your lungs. Oh, you're supposed to have stopped taking it by now. Blood pressure itself is the one that if it is not attended to or treated carefully can affect your liver, can affect your kidney, can affect your heart, and also affect your eyes. It is not the medication. And how long you take this medication is not also the question here. The question is, how controlled is your blood pressure? Another question is, when should one stop taking blood pressure medications? Before I will answer this question, let me say this. High blood pressure is caused by so many reasons. Some people have strong genetic tendencies. Some hypertensions are triggered by illnesses. Some are pregnancy induced. These two categories of people, the one triggered by illness and the one that was induced by pregnancy, with the help of the doctor and consistency in managing that blood pressure, they can stop taking medications. It is also possible for someone with strong genetic tendencies to stop taking medication at some point. Yes, because if you make changes in your lifestyle, in your diet, you're sleeping well, you're eating well, you're hydrating well, and you are taking your medication and constantly checking it, it becomes stable, very stable. With the help of your doctor, he checks you and he said you should either reduce the medication now or suspend it for a period of time and then stop completely. It's okay. But you can't decide on your own that I've taken this medication for too long, so it is time for me to stop. Your blood pressure being stable doesn't mean you should stop taking medication. Let me give this example, even though they are quite different. You were prescribed some medications you are taking and then you started feeling better after 2-3 days of taking it. You don't stop taking it. Remember in my last video I said these drugs are meant to stay stable in our body for 24 hours. You will experience stability for a period of time. That window may make you feel these drugs has healed me, so I can stop now. As soon as you stop, the effect of the drug finishes in your system. This will come back, and sometimes when it comes back, it creeps in. That is what has happened to so many people. I had a conversation with a woman one time. She told me her diastolic was high, systolic was normal, and her doctor told her not to take any medication, that she's fine. I said, Madam, run to the hospital, go to another hospital and go and say this thing to another doctor, because I don't know what to tell you. If one is high and one is normal, you are not okay. These are the kind of conditions that end up causing stroke for people. You say you are okay, you say you are okay, until you don't understand how you are feeling again. The deed is done. There's also this belief that once you start taking hypertensive drugs, you're going to take it for a lifetime. So if you notice that you have hypertension, don't start taking anything. Sadly, some medical doctors, this is the advice they give people. If that happens, please go and see another doctor. Or sitting on your own and saying, oh, I just discovered this is the first year, let me wait. Guy, you are causing harm to your lungs, and the result, you will not like it. These are lies that have traveled a long distance to this point. Please make research for yourself. These things are easy. We all hold phones in our hands. What are we doing with these phones? Make research for yourself. Stop listening too much and relying on people's information. Even what I'm saying here, you can go and verify. You can make more research, and you can come back here and share with all we learn, and then help ourselves. Enough of us depending on people's opinions. Take care of yourself. You owe yourself that much. What I would like to say in conclusion is, hypertension is not a life sentence. I believe in miracles. I think God loves us enough to heal us, even if we don't have the strength to believe. Please take your prescribed medications. Always check with your doctor before you make any changes or decisions about your health. Make lifestyle changes. Reduce alcohol, sugar, and carbonated drinks. Sleep. Reduce stress. That is one way to show God that you appreciate the life that He has given you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in my next video. Ciao.